What's going on, folks? It's Kspadetheprospect, the guy sometimes referred to as the YouTube MVP. I know it's been a while, but finally I am back with the what if story of the pride of Odessa, Texas, James Boobie Miles. So let me do a quick recap. I'm pretty sure everyone has forgotten what this series is, and it's kind of my fault. It's kind of the fault of my computers because I've been having horrible luck with computers, but basically it is the junior season of James Boobie Miles, and as of right now, the USC Trojans are the #1 team in the nation. Boobie's still a beast. Look at him making tackles. The boy does whatever he want to do, whenever he want to do it. So in this junior season, I'm hoping, he's hoping, everybody's hoping that the kid can get a national championship. I was also hoping for a Heisman, but I got to keep it 100 with y'all. I really hadn't been running the ball that great. So I think I'm like 3rd or 4th in the running for the Heisman with Boobie Miles. So let's get into the gameplay, shall we? First of all, looking at the scoreboard, you guys can already see the Bruins came out and jumped on the board 7-0. And I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute. The Trojans are the #1 team in the nation. The Bruins are unranked. How does this happen? But it's cool. This is a rivalry game. Not just a rivalry game, in-state rivalry game. So you got to throw out rankings and all that other crap. This is just two teams that hate each other, balling out. So you see the Trojans going to one of their favorite trick plays, the screen, and right here, UCLA must have game plan for it. They in the backfield like, nah, 2-yard loss on that, Boobie. You know he ain't happy about that. Coming back in a later drive, running the ball strong, breaking some tackles, looking pretty good, moving the chains. 3-point game at that point, 10-7 Bruins. It's still an early game though, y'all. It's mad early. So Boobie Miles has this thing. He might get 5 or 6 yards. Look at this. Mean stiff arm to that guy. I think I heard his neck crack. Shit was like, I was like, messed him up. So here's the whole thing with Boobie though. He might get 5 yards to carry, 4 yards to carry, but he still has that same potential that Barry Sanders had. Any play could just go the distance, And somebody said this once before, I agreed with it. If Boobie had this is already a what if series, but if he had made it to USC, he would have been to the Trojans what Reggie Bush ended up being for the Trojans much later. So we're getting a chance to live this right here through the video game. So kudos to EA Sports and my creative memory for putting this whole thing together. Not memory, my creative, whatever the hell. It ain't too creative. I can't even remember what to call it. But we get a quick little spotlight right here. Boobie finds the end zone. So we're looking at some of his highlights for the day. And you see what I'm saying. Nothing spectacular. Not one of these runs. I mean, that's pretty spectacular. But nothing where he's just bowling over kids. But it's an early game, Let's see what he got in store for these Bruins, because you know that he hates them and you know they hate him, which is automatically going to make this a great game. 21-10 at this point. The Trojans are trying to pull away and they're still giving the ball to Miles. Why not? I mean, look how hard he's running the ball. Even when he only gets a couple of yards, it's a pretty damn entertaining couple of yards, y'all. Trust me. This time right here, they're going to the air. Last time I showed you guys a pass, it was an INT. Well, guess what? Make it 2 for the game. At this point, I'm looking at coach like, just get a damn ball to Boobie. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, let's get back in the game. UCLA can't get points after that. They're still going to the air. UCLA is still sniffing that play out in the backfield. Miles is not happy. You know what? We should probably go back to that screen. Going back to the screen, this time the big fellas get out there and make the defense part like the Red Sea. And the rest is all field vision and the speed of Boobie Miles with a great run. Pursuit angle finally slows him down. But when you get a second look at this replay, I'm pretty sure that Boobie thought he was out of bounds, but he wasn't. He should have just kept running. I was losing it when I played this game. I was looking at the replay, looking at my footwork, boom, just bouncing in and out, and he's just going to kind of think that he's out of bounds, so he stops running. Like, look at this. I guess he thought he stepped out, but he was in. Just keep going. What are you doing? I don't know, but here's another strong run from him. The guy gets hit right around the line of scrimmage, bounces off of that would-be tackler. Almost 8 yards to carry. It's pretty impressive. I know it could be a 300 or 400 yard rushing game, but the yards per carry is pretty impressive. I like it. 28-10 at the end of the game. We're just going to keep giving the ball to Miles. Why? Why not? And don't get me wrong, UCLA, you see a nice stop there. They never quit. They kept trying. But I mean, at some point, you get tired of running into a brick wall. Look at this play here. You got to see the will of this guy. Tough run. Defenders, wrap up. Don't try to strip the ball. Look at this. He already bust through the pack. This guy tries to strip the ball. He breaks that tackle. Great run. And after a run like that, you got to give it back to the kid. So, of course, UCLA tries. They don't quite have enough. We're going to get out of here with a dub. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, I'm out. Peace. Damo. We at it again, huh? For my underdog. Let's go. If you let people tell you you can't do things and you believe in that, hey, cut that out, man, for real. Cut this up, put it on repeat. We supposed to be the losers, but we winning though. They used to laugh at us, now we winning though. They used to tell me never in my lifetime. I guess they wasn't in their right mind. Underdog. I ain't have a lot of shit back in my younger days. Had my daddy's temper, hidden up under my mama's ways. So I got laughed at, looked over, stepped on. But never did I quit, I kept on. Was brought up in the church but had a little sinner in me. Labeled as a loser but I had a lot of winner in me. Bitter with a cold heart, I had the winter.